I'm going to tell you guys about a nervous feeling you'll get when you're around somebody that will probably do you wrong and your intuition is telling you, and you don't really know about this because nobody's told you about it. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I had to learn this the hard way, and I know that there's other people out there that will go through the same thing, and me making this video will help them avoid that situation. The feeling that I'm explaining is like the same feeling you get when you go up to like a fine, pretty girl, you know what I'm saying? She make you feel some type of way, you know? Like, I don't know what it is, but like real pretty girls, like they make your blood boil, you know, when you're around them for the first time and stuff. Like you get like a feeling where like you feel like, I don't know, you feel like you can't fully be yourself yet. Like, you know, them beginning stages of a relationship or something, you know, you're acting all professional and stuff with the person, then like 6 months later you're like actually normal with them and stuff. It's kind of like that feeling is what I'm talking about, and this goes for really anybody. The feeling that I'm explaining really is like, let's say you got a friend that's not a girl and it's a guy, and you go to their house or something, or you go hang out with them, and you just feel like kind of weird around them. Like your energy kind of feels like bothered by them, kind of like, in a way. Those people right there will do you wrong, and that's your intuition telling you that you don't need to be around this person and stuff, is what I learned. And another thing that will happen too is you'll get like a bad gut feeling, but when you don't know about this stuff, you'll just ignore it and you just keep hanging out with them because you'll think like, oh no, that was probably from something else or something. Like, it's definitely not this person that's giving me a bad gut feeling, but it really is. I feel like when it's with a pretty girl, it could just be that she's pretty, you know, and she's just making you feel some type of way. But I've noticed that every girl that's made me feel like that has ended up being like crazy in a way where like I feel like that was my intuition really telling me to not hang out with this person like that, in a way. And I never listened to it because I get blinded by the beauty and stuff, and I had to make this video for people out there and stuff. Like, I've noticed too, like even when I go to a girl's house, like it'll make me feel kind of weird, you know, like to be around them, and I don't know what that is. I thought that it was being around a pretty girl, but to be honest, bro, every girl that's ever made me feel like that, I don't talk to them no more, and it's for a reason and stuff. And like, I feel like now that I've went through it even more, now that I feel like that's really just my intuition telling me to not be around this person because they'll do you wrong, or they'll end up being crazy. You know, everybody plays that role where they're this person when you first meet them, and then like a few months down the line they just turn into a completely different person and their true colors come out. And this is what I'm talking about. Your body tells you, damn, it's kind of windy. Your body is telling you what's gonna happen before it happens and stuff, is what I learned. And I had to make this video for everybody because I know that not everybody can read these signs and stuff, and there's some people still growing up watching my channel and stuff that don't know about this stuff, and nobody ever tells them. But I'm here to tell y'all, cuz, you feel me? Yeah, I could be totally off with the girl situation thing, you know, because I know how it feels when you really like somebody. I feel like it's normal for our bodies to feel the way it does when we're around somebody that we like. But from what I realized, bro, every time somebody makes me feel like that in the beginning stages, they always end up crazy and stuff. And a lot of girls, they play like they're falling in love with you and stuff. They'll be super nice to you. They'll wait until you fall in love with them, and then that's when they start flipping everything and trying to manipulate you into doing things and being a certain way. And that's just, I feel like that's just what comes with that feeling in the beginning. But I don't know though, because I never really met a pretty girl that doesn't make me feel like that. Every time I, damn, it's windy out here. Every time that I ever had that feeling towards anybody that just like makes me feel kind of like out of place in a way, when I go and hang out around them and stuff, they always end up not being my friend in a way where like I feel like now that I can really think back on it, I feel like when I was first hanging out with them, my intuition was telling me to not hang out with them and stuff, and I just never listened to that. But I finally learned my lesson from that, you know, completely, to the point where like I don't even have to let it get to that bad gut feeling no more. I already know like, all right, this person is somebody to not trust because they make me feel like weird, like out of place. Well, I'm seeing a lot of people experience this stuff too and stuff, and I'm just trying to wake people up to it, you know. And for the girls that make you feel that way, the only thing I can really say is just test them, bro. Before you start to really catch feelings with them and stuff, just really put them to a test, you know what I'm saying? Wait a few months, because the true colors don't come out until a few months down the line, you feel me? So I'm just trying to show you guys what I learned, you know, because I know that a lot of people are out here really just doing what I did, just going at life however, you know, and learning as you go and stuff. And I'm just here to help people out so they could learn faster as they go, you know, and be better and become better faster, you know, and don't have to take all these extra steps that I had to take and stuff. Damn, it didn't even pop. The only thing I'm really saying in this video is just really pay attention to who you're around and stuff and how they make you feel, because how they make you feel is really everything. Like you can really know to not be around a person way before they do you wrong. You know, you can easily start to distance yourself from them way before they do you wrong and stuff. Your body will tell you that way before that anything happens and stuff. That's all I really had to say for this video. It's probably pretty short, but that's all I really had to say. I'm just out here trying to help people with like this stuff, the information that I learned from life and stuff, and that's really it. So peace out, 7 Mile Gang.